opens up this little view here, which means you view files and it shows you the files that you're using. So we're using 04 trap kick, industry kick. Now what you do here is you click on that, make sure it's the right sound, and we've used the right sound here. So then you click this little button here and it turns orange and it shows you, it says hot swap mode. And all you do is you click find the kick that you like, maybe that or that, and then you just press enter. And there you go. So the fourth tip that I believe is incredibly important when using Ableton is shortcuts, and especially the shortcuts I'm going to show you are mostly for navigation, so getting your way around Ableton so you know exactly how to do it quickly and save you a million mouse clicks. So they all start off with the same two key commands, which is Command and then Alt. So the first one I'm going to show you is how to get rid of this bottom bar, and that is Command, Alt, and L. Now a lot of these key commands sometimes don't make sense, like with what keys are used, but it's just really worth going through them and actually practicing them. When I first heard them, I was a bit skeptical, but I powered on through and tried to learn them, and they helped me so much. I use them all the time. So that's Command, Alt, L for the bottom bar. Now the next one is the Finder bar, and that is Command, Alt, B. So you can get rid of the bottom bar and the Finder bar, so it just makes the screen a lot bigger, but we want to make it even larger and even more easier to look at. So the next one is the return tracks, so you can hide them with Command, Alt, R, which is a bit easier to remember, R standing for returns. So yeah, so that's Command, Alt, R. The next one is the mixer, so where it says the inputs here, Command, Alt, M, which is easier to remember, M standing for mixer. And then the last one will actually be the overview up here. So this is where, for example, if you want to zoom in on a part of the track or see exactly where the different colored clips are, it takes up some space, Command, Alt, O. And that's pretty much the best tips to show you to get around and make the screen a lot bigger. The last one also is Command, Alt, and I, so that gets rid of the inputs, as you can see. Those are all ones that I use quite a lot, just if I want to, I need to quickly find something or put in an effect, Command, Alt, B to get out the Finder, whack in something, cool, and then get rid of it, and I'm back in the tune. It's these shortcuts that really help navigation and get through a tune a lot easier. Okay, so the fifth tip that's really cool in Ableton that I absolutely love is you can actually put in stems from older projects. So, for example, I use this with templates especially. So say, for example, you've got an older project and there's a drum track in that you love and you think, oh, I could really use some of the kicks and stuff from that in this new project. You can literally just drag that stem straight from the project and whack it straight in your new project. Now, I do this with templates especially because I find that I don't want to open up the whole template and get rid of all the progress I've got, but I like the processing or the something that I did in that template. So the way you do that is you go to the Finder on the left-hand side, so open it with Command-Alt-B, as we mentioned earlier, and then select whichever project you've got going on down here. So I'm just going to go into my templates folder, and for example, the one I would use is, I don't know, let's say post-rock template. And when you press the right key, it opens up, or you can press the little arrow here, and it shows you all the different stems that I've used. So say, for example, I want to use the drum kit that I usually use. All I have to do is drag it into the project, and when I double click on it, you can see that it's loaded up the addictive drum kit that I usually use, etc. And it's all there.